Hi guys, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for you today. I'm going to make it quick. It is January 13th, 2019. So I'm going to get right into it, okay? Today is the 13th, so that's the Death card. So it's all about transformation, transitions, but big, sometimes long-term changes, okay? The day adds up to 26, which is the Page of Wands, which is inspiration. It's like a teenager going out on a date, you know, it's inspired. They can be also very physically active because they're a child, so it's going to be immature actions, okay? So 26 is an 8. 8 is all about 0 point, being strong on the inside and the outside, big sports, big business, also manifesting dreams. The 13 is a 4, which is the survival part of manifestation, but it's also structure, building, stability, all that kind of thing, the basics. 8's like a higher vibration of 4, actually, as far as structure and manifesting. So getting right into the Divine Masculine today, the read was done at 10:52, and then I was still arranging cards till 10:55. I was done the initial dealing of the Sirian Starseed deck at 10:28, 28 being the twins. It's the Two of Wands. The middle card was Solar Deity, so it was all about the sun and exposure. There's bright light in the middle of the read. And again, it is the Sirian Starseed deck. It also snowed last night. It's beautiful outside. I was trying to post the picture of it with one of the songs I posted, but it wasn't going up, so I'll see if I can get that up. It's really beautiful outside and sunny. The major arcana for the masculine was Solar Deity, Alchemy, and the higher self, actually, in the Sirian Starseed deck, which is the High Priestess normally. Alchemy is the Temperance card, and then Solar Deity is the Sun. There were 4 pentacles, 2 swords, 2 cups. No wands for the masculine at all. The King of Pentacles, as far as the court cards showed up, King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the King of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles also was there. This is not a court card, but as I always say, often it is a court card to me, and it's also about your sovereignty. The numbers that came up for the masculine and the coding was all about abundance, love, and leadership. So really strong energies here, okay? The numbers were 25, 250, 50, 21, 8, 422, and 55. Also 1111 keeps coming up. I keep writing, when I'm writing letters, the L's and I's keep coming up as double lines when I write it for some reason. So the 11's really important today, so justice is coming up. And the coding had to do with supporting music, even the music awards. If you watch on TV, that was coming up. The number 56 was coming up, which is the 2 of Pentacles. But in the Sirian Starseed deck, it's the 2 of Crystals, which he's literally surrendering. He's got a crystal ball in one hand and a crystal in the other, and he's surrendering both to God, right? Because you can't make that decision. He's giving it up to God. So it's a really powerful card in this deck, and that's coming up with the coding today. And also 2 of Crystals is coming up as the performer, okay? So performing to master new beginnings of abundance, love, and leadership. And for the masculine to support that. It's expanding the God energy, the source energy, the creator energy, the love energy, to support the divine feminine using music, performing arts, any kind of arts, in order to master new beginning. Hawaii was also coming up regarding this. So there might be some Lemurian energy there, or just maybe a place to be inspired by. Alright, so getting right into the read. As soon as I started the read, that's when the 25 came up, and 25 is the Knight of Wands, and today's day is the Page of Wands. So very much about that childlike physical energy, and yet the masculine has no wands in their read. Okay, so it could be kids around them, but it's not specifically in their energies. Also, the first card, the underlying energy, is the King of Pentacles in this deck, is the Crystal Skull. So it's all about Akashic Records. So the King of Pentacles in Akashic Records energy, which is all about Lemuria and Atlantis, as well as Hawaii and Egypt. These are both coming up in the read. So the King of Pentacles is at home alone, shedding light on the two cups in front of him, and their links to Hawaii and Egypt, the Lemurian and Atlantis timelines. There's new musical messages that really hit home. And then I was getting hold the bus. And I was seeing someone, you know those triangle handles? I was getting someone pulling that triangle handle. The point, the harsh truth of the right foot in a triangle. So the masculine side of him in a triangle. That he's blue, with skinny white legs, matching knees, old man, tail and herbs in crown, and all the other synchronicities of masks, busts, sculpture, castle, snake, ghosts, surprises, unknown, the unknown, jewels, treasure, Caesar, herbs, and dragon. Beers on the wall, options and activities, clouds of illusion, sticking it to the man, and it's just sticking it to myself, says the masculine. And my dreams of love with bandaged right hand. The illusions, heaven in their eyes, love, it's all the truth. So I'm speaking from the point of view of the masculine. That comes from the first perspective, comes a lot through in this read. It doesn't usually, because I usually speak from my perspective, but the masculine is speaking out here. An offer is out, still trying to crack the codes, the masculine, working on details and brain wars, getting out of their head, at war with themselves or anxiety or stress issues. Icicle and snow fights, out in the new snow. Emperor out of control. 2.5 or half of the conflict or destruction and blocks is mine, says the masculine. Taking others down before they can get him, and working to avoid love and heaven in their eyes. The truth. Okay, so masculines, it's the masculines sitting there talking to themselves in their brain wars, but talking about him taking his half of the responsibility, whether that be in his karmic relationship or his twin flame connection. He's recognizing both. Express your love is the underlying energy for the masculine, to express your love. Engagement is the card just below that, which is a relationship ascending to the next level. The stars are out, dreams and possibilities, healing and shining his light. The twin is apart from him, looking out the window at the beauty of the flowers and the animals, the deers and the horses, even the human ones. Being kind and loving in the fall. The Queen of Cups, upright here. Neato came up, like neato, like that old-fashioned expression, neato. I don't know why that came up, but it did. Neato. And then Tony, toe to knee, which also can be the name Tony. Also, toes and knees matching comes up. A lantern, fruit, pomegranate, and then a pomegranate grows 5 to 10 meters. So again, 5 was coming up, and 10 is always coming up. All the times for the read were at 10, and the read was being done on the hour of 10. Okay, so 5 to 10, and then in feet, the pomegranate grows 16 to 33 feet, and 16 comes up, and 33 is always important because that's the Christ vibration. And it grows in September to February, okay, the 6th month of the eclipse, from September to February in the northern hemisphere, and then March to May in the southern hemisphere, and that all had to do with pomegranates. A fan, desert, so someone might be or dessert, a fan, there may be a fan of dessert, both hurting themselves and holding back. Okay, see, this is the masculine listing through all of these things that he's seeing. All right, so eyes locked, freshly picked flowers and roses, spindles, dimples, creases, jugs, feet, ankles, the draping around her, the soft touch and waves, merging as one, learning satisfaction alone. And how is alone spelled? But all one. Surrender is for the masculine, the underlying energy, and music just below that, both being stressed as very significantly. The gentleman is out with a green cap, giving charitably, as harsh one is looking at him. Like, what, are you kidding me? Like, it's like he's offering charity, and then there's a karmic energy around him going, what, are you, an idiot? That's what I'm seeing. On their high horse, you know, like on the chariot. but her giving a really snotty reaction to his charity, feeling she is worth so much more than half. In a heated debate to avoid disaster, tools are bent, broken, or destroyed. In the aftermath of the Black Widow gone gold, not yet platinum without option, given on a silver platter. Baba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. It's like playing Operation. You have to navigate the path without bumping into the walls, the sides, or the stingers. Stay on the straight and narrow, and you will get there without harm. Try to resist Rapunzel's natural heart, and you will be counting sheep, or be counting attendance of students in the classroom. The road less traveled offers all types of meats, the charitable, the resistance, the arrogant, and those who teach. It's all about the heart behind it. It's all about the treat. Like Groundhog's Day, just like Operation, and the butterfly effect. You keep hitting walls, taking wrong paths, getting stung until you go back to that fated path where you met. No options, out of control. The King of Pentacles with crystal skulls, synchronicities, express your love. Stop hurting and pulling away from yourself, yourselves, and surrender. Even to your own mediocrities. That's a tough one for the masculine, okay? So recently, the Queen of Swords is sitting. This is the recent past for the masculine. The Queen of Swords is sitting. It was just 11:44. 11 is justice. 44 is Atlas, the weight of the world upon your shoulders. The 4 of Cups of grounding and integrating, and not wanting mediocrity. So it came in right at the right point. Recently, the Queen of Swords is sitting in feelings without emotional option, requiring a good cry to release control and Akashic stories told. All right, so you're releasing those timelines of the Akashic records. All right, whether it's Lemuria or Atlantean, you're releasing all that stuff right now, which has a lot to do with the Lion's Gate that I was bringing up yesterday. The foundation is, for the masculine, is your abandonment issues and why you feel at home in the cold with the snow and the icicles. Okay, so some of you might like the cold, and it's bringing up why, because abandonment is very familiar to you. Connection, partnered to the Queen of Cups reversed, not in her intuition, is not your twin, the Queen of Cups upright, and that is the illusion. Centrally, the sun, or solar deity, is blocked by a family fight, where 2 were left out, you see, without any money after bad luck or downturn. Now getting busy being passionate, the masculine, exposing partner, family, and their inner world, those in exile left to be cold, exposing 16 X's between the King of Swords' legs, or a 4x4 that he keeps by the bed, or how many chances you get before you are dead to me. Until you give me my quarterback, the falls of Christmas past. 16 is the tower, the book of records he keeps. The challenge for the masculine is surrender and to be happy alone and not be tempted to go back to family or to phone, to give out more money. Now is the alchemy in the pit of despair. The King of Pentacles lost family money. Wounded warrior angel, patiently deliberating without option to protect himself from passions, humbled by his screw-up. No satisfaction in breaking patterns and being real. Expressing feelings about a new life or money offer, and this is him saying this, or money offer when all I see is the one in the mirror staring back at me. Cupid came to me and said, what you are to me I can't define. And these are my lyrics I just posted. That love is, and no one can stop, it is written. And exposed in energy harvesting and military men of the past, division of asses or assets. Karmic waving her tail, but he can't get past the 5D fantasy world he lives in. Soon the King of Cups, master magician and judge, equal distribution to Sphinx and family. Leaving karmic for new love, Queen of Pentacles. There's reunion as master of love. He is his higher self, expressing to happy family about rejection with his kids, or he's just shy or emotionally young, now expressing a high vibration. Free yourself is the advice to the masculine, as well as the magnetic attraction you have. Around the masculine, or as you are seen, are the brain wars, the boogeyman, a misshaped or worn out heart, colored emerald green. Detoxing at present, uninspired by deception, or the Page of Wands having a tantrum. Clear blocks for the masculine of new love, self-love, and spiritual love, being fully exposed and starting over in love. Clear any blocks that you have about any of that. What are your blocks about? Love. Clear conflicts of your schedule, blocks in your schedule, blocks in your life, broken cars, canceled travel or trips, or false emergencies that someone keeps doing on purpose to get you to trip up, okay? The cards that came up for masculine: leadership, love, and abundance, but even more so, individuality, to be you. Death to third-party heartbreak and pulling strings. Patient with independence, whether that's you, child, or your twin. Thinking about putting it out there for flame in fantasy reunion, as the King of Cups may be you, or your karmic already with a new love, or a child too. The King of Cups is coming up reversed here. Single and emotionally detached, but patient. Coming together for a celebration, possible offering to help with a wedding, or invite someone to a wedding, or it may even be your own. Foolish person, so it's either a foolish Empress reversed, or the Fool is just in extreme lack, all right, so the masculine energy. So someone's coming up in lack, whether it's the Empress reversed or the Fool reversed, who's lacking faith and abundance, has an idea or a big head, or spontaneously woke out of lack of faith to rise up and offer love. The past returns to the King of Swords, third party. The past returns to the King of Swords in that third party energy. So whether it's gossip or his third party returning, the twin returning, or his addictions, or just overindulgences. The King of Swords is surrounded by kids who keep partying too much. That's one scenario. So overall, the King of Pentacles alone detoxing negativity, with the Queen of Swords exposing or energizing surrender to unconditional love and new love of patience and balance, okay? Sovereign and coming together, surrendering to abundance, love, and leadership qualities. Okay, so that's the read for the masculine. So I'm going to let that go to keep it short for you guys, okay? Rise and be loved.